first currency is not the dollar. The first currency is discipline. After discipline, it is responsibility.
Yes, welcome to our session today. Welcome to Midian Tech, your space for creative learning. Today I'm privileged to have my friend here, Mr. Governor mwenyewe. Yes, we are going to handle a very important topic, which is money mindsets, the mindset of money. And money is a very important thing, and we need to understand the mindset behind it. Personally, I'm a champion of goal number 1 of the sustainable goals, which says that no poverty, and that's the goal I champion for mostly. And so today we are going to have a very important discussion about money and the mindset behind it, together with my brother here. Yeah, and I hope after the session we are going to be enlightened about the same, and I hope you guys will learn. So welcome so much. I'll give an opportunity to Mr. Governor to just say hi, so that we proceed.
Thank you very much for having me today. My name is Anthony Mongi, commonly known as the Governor. I'm very privileged to be in this podcast. I've been following you. You're doing some amazing work, and I'm hoping that we're going to have a candid discussion, and then at the end of the day we can have a solution or an idea or two. Thank you for having me.
Yeah, thank you so much, brother, for honoring the invitation. So I know money is something that is very well known to you, and it's something you love.
Definitely I do.
I know you love it. Actually, before you came here, you were busy looking for it.
Of course.
And before we even continue, I'd like to ask, when you were growing up, what did you understand about money, or what was the story about money?
Thank you. I think I have been brought up just like any one of us, and the subject money in my background is a special one. I think I was introduced to money at an early age. My father is a business person, so I can remember at my younger age working with my father into some of his business, and so I could see the need for getting money. And mostly in our area, and in our side, that is in the mountain side, there's that normal phase that money is not grown into trees. So it is a topic that we have been having all through since we are small. It is a topic that it is being discussed in each and every day in our sides.
Watu wa mlima, watu wa pesa.
Yes.
Yeah, so that was your story when you were growing up, and as you were growing up, what did you like, wewe mwenyewe ulielewaje about pesa? Like, what do you understand? Now there's that aspect of growing and knowing about it. So yourself, sasa wewe mwenyewe, what do you understand about it? And or rather, how can you define someone who is wealthy?
Thank you. Growing up, I think I stated earlier that I saw my father into business, and I could work with him in some of his ventures. And I think money is it is a stimulator. Each and every time my father made some cash or some sales, I could just physically see the joy that he had. So growing up, I have seen money as a tool for happiness. I know there's so many slogans here online that money don't buy happiness and other stuff, but it is true, money is something that buys happiness. So for me, I define wealth as the surplus. This is the things that you get after you have paid your bills and expenditure. The remaining is what I define as wealth in my own perspective. Yes.
Yeah, I think that answer is so good, and I love it. Just to ask, how can you, like, ukisikia somebody who has it all, what does it mean to you?
For me, I think the person that has it all, it is a person that can afford anything that they want. You see, in life, everything is about expenditures. Having that good car, having anything that you desire to have. The man that can afford the man that have the means to afford anything that he desire, I think that is the man that has it all.
Wow. I'm continuing to like the discussion. So I know you are a businessman. You do a lot of businesses, a lot of gigs. Sharp boys. I know you are a sharp boy. I would like to ask, what are some of the things you do in this life?
I think there are so many overrated facts about me. I'm not that sharp as many people tend to think I am. But basically I do things related to tech and economics. I'm so much passionate about economics and technology. Currently I'm just doing things related to tech, things to do with data analysis and freelancing. That is what I have been doing quite for some time. I think back 2023 I've been doing freelancing as my main hustle. Yes.
I would like to ask this question.
Okay.
You know, there are some young people, or rather all people, there are some people who make bad financial decisions. For example, I get some money and what I use it in a bad way, and later I come to regret. So what are some of the strategies that you use? What are the rules you use in terms of, for example, I have earned this money, nimepata tuseme 30k, how do you use it in to make sure that you don't make a bad financial or a impulse decision here?
Thank you. I think from the time I joined university, I was so intentional with anything that I'm going to earn. I remember coming all the way from Bahati to this place. I decided that I'm not going back home and I'm going to hustle. These are not the stories that you hear normally on the TV or or in any other podcast. So the moment I came here, I remember I received my help and I decided that I'm going to practice financial discipline from this small that I had. So each and every time I receive any money, I normally do the backward calculation. This is if I want to achieve something today. For example, if I want to buy a new laptop, I will not wait until that time to get a new laptop. The thing that I normally does, I for example set a target. I need to get a laptop that is worth 40,000. By when do I need this laptop? I set the deadline. I need this laptop by September. So I ask myself, by September I want 40,000. So what must I be doing today? Today I must be saving a certain amount of money based on the target that I had put in my mind. So that has assisted me or has helped me to achieve some of those things instead of spending today. Then I reached September, I was expecting to have a laptop, but I did not get it. So I do most of the things. I normally do the backside calculation. I set the target, calculate the amount of money that is needed each and every month or each and every day. Then I, as I'm earning, especially for us that we work online, this is not like any other form of employment that you are assured that you're going to get a certain amount of money. For us, the amount keep on fluctuating. You can be earning this week, next week there is no earning. So I normally put the target. Each and every moment I know I'm working for a certain thing, it will help me to manage my finances. Instead of earning, then later I start regretting that I had a certain amount of money and I don't have the thing that I targeted. So putting a target and working backwards, knowing that I am expected to have a certain amount of money by a specific period of time, that assists me to manage my daily habits and my daily spending of money.
Nice. Now, I think that has brought another question. For example, let's say I have earned 50 G's.
Okay.
And you know that there's amount of money that I need to use for my personal, for basic needs and all that. So how do you separate the funds and all that? Yeah.
Thank you. I know there are so many rules that are set. I know about the 50-30-20 rules, but I normally use the 70-30. How I do it, my 70 of my earning, it is for my daily spending. That is rent, food, entertainment. Then the other 30%, I now keep it aside. I divide it in 10-10. Of course, I'm a Christian. There is that aspect of giving, about tithing, 10%. That is not negotiable. Then I remain with the 20%. That is used for 10% used for investment. Then 10% used for giving. Because again, we have to practice the aspect of giving, because giving to give the sense of the humanity. So maybe there's somebody that want to be given something, a friend, a brother, or a sister. I use the 10% to share. I use the 10% in sharing. Sharing gives you the aspect of reaping.
Yeah. Okay. On the same, do you prefer, should I save or should I invest the money?
Thank you. That is a very interesting question, because I know all of us we are expecting to be investors, and I know in a span of 5-10 years, each and every one of us will have achieved something. But I think the greatest or the correct channel of accumulating wealth, it is investing. But again, for you to invest, you have to save. So one is a step to the other. You start by saving, then after you have saved, you can never save to be rich, but once you have saved, you invest whatever you have saved. So one is a step leading to the other.
Also, I can't be rich by saving, or what's the point?
Basically, through the research that I have done, listening to some investors, I don't think there's anyone who has ever been a rich person just by saving.
Okay.
Yes.
I know there's a viewer who doesn't understand what is investing. Maybe you can just, in your own words, just define what is investing.
Investing, in my own definition and my perspective, it is the process of training. The biggest investment that we do is in our mind. It is the process of training and becoming a better person so that you can attract more. Remember, money is never chased but attracted. Once you have invested in yourself in matters of skills, mindset, those are the greatest thing that will attract more money.
Nice. Now I want you to give me an example, because I understand well by examples, or an analogy.
Yes.
For example, you have in that example, I have earned 50k, and maybe I have used 70% for my things. Now the 10% from that amount, let's just do the math. The 70% of 50,000, that is around?
That is around that 5,000.
Okay. Now I have used that 5k. I'm remaining with around 15,000.
Yes.
Then now the 10% of 15k, that is
around 6,000.
Okay.
Rounded off to the nearest figure.
Yeah, sure. Now the 6k, how do I, what are some of the things I can do to make sure that the money is invested?
Great. I know there are so many things that we can try to invest. And the biggest mistake that we normally does, we as the young people, is trying to scale area much before our time. I think the greatest investment we can do as per now, it is investing in our mind. That you can take a course that is teaching you a skill or two, you can buy a book, you can attend a conference. Those are the biggest investment that we can do. Accumulate as much knowledge as possible. Buy some books, read some books, see how great thinkers are thinking, see how they're making decisions. Now once your time comes to venture into the real world of business, now in the bigger scales, you'll be in a better position to make good decisions and good choices. So the biggest investment that we can do as per now, it is to upgrade our skills and to do things. Maybe for example, once I started working as a freelancer, I realized that most of the tasks, they are data related. Having a background in computer science and software and stuff, I had little knowledge in data. So I decided that I'm going back to school so that I can be an expert in data. And by the way, my graduation will be 29th this month of data and artificial intelligence. So that is a kind of an investment that I have done. Earned some little money, decided that some of this money that I've earned, I'm going to pay back to a school so that I can be trained, that I can make more money. So investment is anything that you're doing to better yourself so that tomorrow you can attract more money.
Wow. I like the definition. Young people, as you have heard, you need to do something that will make sure that it has given you money tomorrow. Okay? Yeah, so even as we draw to the end, I'll ask a personal question.
Okay.
To you, Governor. For example, what's the largest amount of money you've earned so far?
That is very risky, Mr. Midian.
Yeah, sure.
But maybe I can give in ranges. Or what was the question? The biggest I've ever earned, or what?
what's the biggest amount of money you've earned?
There is a time that I did a task sometimes back in 2024. I earned 87,000 cream. That was the one. That was one of the seasons that I thought I earned a lot. But basically, that was one task that I did, and I received some good amount of money. It was around 2023, 2024 there.
You were in second year?
Yes, I was in the second year.
Wow, guys, you don't have to be after school so that you earn this kind of money. You can earn it while in school. Okay, now just to ask a question, there's a comrade maybe they're watching this interview, and I'd like you to help this comrade. Maybe they are stuck between what can they do to, like, what's the best hustle they can do to earn a living, having in mind that they maybe don't have a starting capital and all that. What are the best gigs that or rather what are the best hustles that you can advise them to do?
That is this is my perspective, not necessarily the truth, because there are so many kind of hustles that people can do. I know some comrades that are riding motorbikes here and making some livings. By the way, there was some times I used to sell furnitures. I used to sell beds, tables. It was a kind of hustle that I was making some living. Then I graduated. I started looking for houses. If you are looking for a house, there was a time that I had an agency. Yes, I'm saying there was a time I had an agency called Monkey Agencies. I think around year one. I had developed a very beautiful website, by the way, looking for some houses here, and I could earn. Maybe if I referred to a house, I could earn 500 shillings.
Wow.
Then I come graduating to now whatever I do currently. So there is no limitation of the hustles that you can do. I think as long as you're getting something, that is something beautiful. People can be doing graphic designing and making some living. I know some people that are in cyber business. So there's so many kind of hustle. The one that I can generally recommend, I do recommend, most of the time I do recommend freelancing, because one, I basically see it as a zero investment, because most of the comrades here, they have the laptops, they have access to internet. If you don't have access to internet, you can access the library. There is plenty of internet, there's plenty of time. So I think freelancing is kind of easy for a comrade and flexible for a comrade, so that you can balance both earning and studying. So I basically recommend much of freelancing, because freelancing, again, we normally does it at night. So there is that aspect that during the day you can manage your activities, that is class. If you had other activities, you can do that. Then during at night, you can spare 3 or 4 hours and earn something. So I think freelancing is better for a comrade more than the physical jobs. Because most of the physical job, like selling furnitures, I had to sell during the day. You cannot be selling furniture during the night. You will find yourself in some court of law or somewhere. So, but freelancing again is much easier. You just invest in some little knowledge, and then you start earning.
Yeah, sure. So as we finish, I think this is the last question.
Okay.
I feel like asking, what are some of the don'ts that you can tell the young people, or people who have people who make bad financial decisions? What's the don'ts you can tell them? For example, I have a certain amount of money. What should I not do? For example, if I want to buy, I remember there's a day you told us that if you can't afford it twice, then you don't have to buy it. So I need you to tell these young people or the people watching, what are some of the things that they should not do once they get the money?
Thank you. I think most of people, once they receive their money, there is that aspect of suspending their senses. Once the money has hit into your account, you forget about your rent, you forget maybe you had to pay school fees, maybe you wanted to buy a new shoe, and you do some things that you later start regretting. The whole idea of, if you cannot afford it twice, don't buy it. It is just basically to delay your gratification. Once you have received that money, if you want to buy that shoe, let's assume you want to buy Air Force One, because I know that is one of the shoes that is so dearest to our hearts. I included. Yes, the Air Force One. I know that is one of the very classic shoes for university comrades. For example, if you have received the money and you want to buy that shoe, delay it. Don't just buy it immediately. Purpose, it is true I want to buy this shoe, but you can wait for a week or two. You will realize that during that waiting period there's some more urgent things that you need to do more than the shoe. You will learn to buy the shoe only to realize that you have another better shoe, but you did not have paid your rent. So the whole idea of if you cannot afford it twice, just forget about it. It is to delay the gratification. Once you have delayed, your mind will become clearer, and when you are more calm and clearer, you can make good financial decision making.
Now, thank you so much for the answer. Just the last question.
No problem, Mr.
Yeah.
Midian.
So,
you can ask as many questions as they are.
Yeah. What should they do, or rather, what should we do before the money comes?
Once that is a very interesting thing, because I know that is the whole idea of budgeting. It is telling your money where to go instead of wondering where it went. Once, before you receive any dollar, be intentional. Know that I'm earning. Most of the companies, they know the sources of the money that they have. You know that at the end of the month I will be having this. The best thing is to always track your expenses. Know that by this month I need to have this, I need to get this. If you have your list of the thing that you are expecting to meet, that is directing your money. You know that I'm receiving 10,000, 4,000 is rent. You have already told that 4,000 out of the 10,000 that I'm going to receive, already that is not money. That is, you are not accounting it as money. You are equating it as rent. Another 2,000 you have equated it as grocery. Another 1,000 you have equated it to Wi-Fi. So once the money comes, already you know where it is going. 4,000 rent road, 1,000 you pay Ken for internet, 3,000 grocery to grace dishes, such things, and now you will not be surprised where your money went. Yes.
Oh, so I think before they get the money, they should have a written budget.
Yes, I think that is one of the things that has assisted me. For example, as I'm currently, I know that the money I'm looking at the moment, already it is school fees for something that I want to pursue. So when the money hit into my account, I'm not so much anxious. I know this is not my money. This money belongs to Kenyatta University because that is where the money wants to go. So once the money comes, I'm not surprised where it went. At the end of the day, I will sit down and look. In the month of April, I made a certain amount of money. Certain amount of money went to Kenyatta University. Certain amount of money went to Land Road. So I will not be surprised. At the end of the day, I have some purpose. I have the zeal to work hard because I already know I need this money to go to somewhere. So the best thing is to tell your money where to go, even earlier before it comes. Yes.
That's a very important point that you have made. Tell the money where to go before it even comes. Now I will ask you to give the closing remarks. Just wrap up the whole discussion with a remark, and we will really appreciate you.
Thank you, Mr. Midian, for having me. This is an interesting work that we are doing, and I know it will be so impactful to that one comrade. To wrap up the whole thing, I will say the first currency is not the dollar. The first currency is discipline. After discipline, it is responsibility. Once you have discipline and you know what you want, then I'll be responsible to looking for the things that you want. That is the whole idea of money and psychology of money. Let us embrace the financial literacy so that we can have software engineers who are financially stable. We can have doctors who understand money. We can have teachers that they have aspect of money, instead of having all the careers and we don't have the financial literacy. It is so bad to be a software engineer and you don't understand the aspect of money. So that we can end the cycle of poverty in Africa. That is the only thing that we can teach ourselves, teaching ourselves about the subject money. Thank you for having me. I'm looking forward for more interesting interviews.
Yeah, maybe you can tell them where you can be found online, maybe LinkedIn and all that.
Yes, I had some very amazing websites, but sometimes I felt that I'm not looking for employment. I don't want to be that visible. I'm currently just active in LinkedIn and Facebook, and Anthony Mainamwani. Thank you. We can always connect there.
Thank you so much, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. I want to appreciate you so much. I hope you have learned from this session, and I hope we will meet in the next session. Bye bye.
Remember to like, subscribe, and share.